If you want privacy, peace, nature, this property is perfect for you. We are surrounded by 36 hectares of private land with also 3 private lakes and a fresh water source. And I'm sure that while we tour this property, you will understand why Umbria is called the green earth of Italy. And here we are at the entrance of the property, sided with this beautiful cypress. And right now, you're starting to understand what I was talking about earlier. The view, it's incredible, but still the main services are at 10 minutes from here. This is a restored farmhouse. Probably the main building is about 300 years old. I will show you the outside first, and then we will go inside the property, which has some surprises. So the land is spread all around the main house, and the house is at the center of the land. Of course, it will be impossible to tour all the land now. But from there, we can have an understanding of the extension. So from there, the land goes down all the way to a little stream of water, and I don't know if you can hear now from the video the sound of the water, because we got lots of rain in those days, and now because of the rain we have lots of water. This is an annex, we will see it later. And the land is divided between bushland and agricultural land. And also here near the property we have a 6,000 square meters olive groves and even some fruit trees and just a little vineyard. Some grapes for personal use, but the owner said that he's not making wine with that but only jam. And you see there is the shape of a swimming pool, but it's empty now. But you could rebuild the swimming pool and have all the permits needed. So now we are in the garden from where I started the tour. So just where I shoot the first clip, and I will show you the view. And this is south, so the main garden, the swimming pool area, and this side of the property got the sun all over the day. It's really quiet out here. So that's why it will be perfect if you want privacy, you want to have your work around your land, etc. And I really believe there is much to explore. and one of the lakes is down there, and then we have another lake just on the other side of the entrance road. And this house is called the Farmhouse of Science, and you will discover later why. Okay, now I'm going back up. And from there you can appreciate the stonework. And from this angle you can see there a cypress line, and still this is part of the road that leads to the property, and the land around is owned by the property. And there is some equipment that could be included in the negotiation. Okay, but instead of going that way, we will go through the property, because I want to show you this beautiful detail before entering into the house. And that's the other part of the garden you saw earlier. And now we can go inside. This is an outside kitchen that I will show you later, and it's open to everyone, but this is a great and fun story that I will tell you at the end of the video. First of all, of course, from the main entrance, we reach this beautiful living space with a stove inside the fireplace. And this piece of furniture is really beautiful. That was the old sink. And from there, first of all, we can reach the formal dining. And in this area, we have parquet on the floor. And it's really interesting to find such properties, renewed properties, with that amount of land, and especially with access to water, a lot of water, because we have, as I said, 3 lakes and a fresh water source. We're again in the living space, and there we have a little room, or maybe if you want a wardrobe or a home study, facing this view on the hills. And you can imagine, of course, the swimming pool full of water, maybe an infinite swimming pool. The view will be stunning. And now you will understand why it is called the Farmhouse of Science, because we have a lab. The owner was a scientist. So I don't know, of course, how to use those instruments. Maybe some of you does, and you can tell me in the comments. And he told me that this machine was used to analyze muscle tissue at a cellular level or something like that. That's really interesting. There is another living area, or maybe a reading, but also we have another reading area. I will show you in a minute, with a stove. Before continue, we have a bathroom here, pretty big one. And right now, this is the only bathroom of the property, but it will be easy to build a bathroom, another one, if you want, in the little room I showed you earlier, the one with the bed that could be turned into a bathroom as well. And that's the master. So someone, of course, now it's asking, where is the kitchen? The kitchen is just a few steps down. Before leaving this area, there is another room, a really beautiful one. Yeah, that one could be a reading room, because it is at the edge of the house and no one will pass through here disturbing while you are reading. And now we will approach the kitchen. I believe the most traditional area of the house. And here you can see the terracotta floor, the beams, the exposed stone wall. And we are not finished yet, because from there we can access to that pergola that now is used, because it's winter, it's used as a lemon house and a repair for flowers and plants that need shelter during the winter. So this house actually is not a what you can call a boutique house. The owner is using the house and taking care of the land, of the plants. etc. And before showing you the detached room, the kitchen I was talking about. And this kitchen is open to everyone because the owner wanted to have a shelter in case someone needs it. Maybe some peregrine or people like that. I think it's a beautiful idea. And we have some detached room, as I said. This could be what you call a man cave with lots of equipment and a storage. Or you can have a room or a detached apartment from this area because it's pretty big. It depends on your taste. And here we have another room with a bathroom because this house was used as, as an agriturismo, country estate rental. And there are even fiscal advantages if you buy an agriturismo with land or agricultural company. If you want, ask me in the comment what are those advantages, or you can just ask for information, click the link in the bio, and I will be happy to answer you about that. And maybe I will do, if there is interest, of course, around the argument, I will do a separate video about the taxation of agricultural companies, etc. And that's another room. This one as well with a really big bathroom. So in this property, you really can be independent, forget about the world for 2 or 3 days or a week, or maybe live there a long time, of course. And the last thing, we have the annex. So down again into the garden, and looking at the kind of vegetation here, you can see this is south. And the annex is not finished yet, but you could build a bathroom inside. Or you can use it as a storage or a pool room, a sauna. The structure is ready, the roof is looking good, just renewed. So you have to put the floor and work with your fantasy. And I really love walking into those kind of properties with a lot of privacy, a great view, silence, and peace. And I hope you enjoyed the tour as much as I do. And if you want more information, click the link in the description and you will have the full listing of the property.